had to describe a Stern student in one word, I would say ambitious.
Very welcoming.
Driven.
Compassionate.
Amazing.
Resilient.
Collaborative.
Collaborative.
Everyone is so invested in each other's success, and we try to help as much as we can.
In all honesty, Stern chose me.
It was just a good feeling walking around, and I knew that this was the place for me.
Being able to really have this relationship with people who will help you and that you want to help back, I think was key to making that decision.
I really was surprised by how social the program was, especially being in the part-time program.
Regardless of your background, regardless of your educational, your professional background, there's a place for you at Stern.
Being surrounded by so many community members who have so much to contribute to my growth and who I can contribute to as well has really led to a really fulfilling experience here at Stern.
Stern is NYU. NYU is New York.
Being in New York City allows you to have access to so many great opportunities.
I think it's great for not only networking purposes, and let's say if you're interested in getting into an industry, there is that to tap into.
A coffee chat is just a subway ride away.
There's just so many things and places to explore in New York City. I think it's been such an incredible place to have this experience.
I remember I was nervous if I was going to be able to find friends. I was nervous where I was going to be able to fit in, and it's just the fact that you fit in everywhere.
Everyone I've met has been so amazing and so welcoming, whether that's in the classroom or hanging out before class and after class.
Our cohort was just so ingrained and just had such good chemistry with each other, where if I was weak on finance, we had somebody that was actually leading like finance workshops to actually get everybody up to speed.
We hang out so much, we spend so much time with each other doing a ton of different things around campus, on campus, off campus, all of that.
The environment for learning is incredible here. There's always something new to learn about.
A great example of EQ has been seeing how willing people are to help everybody else.
We are very supportive of each other, showing empathy, being in another person's shoes.
It's like IQ, EQ is ingrained in us. It's like, oh, we know how to talk to people. We know how to bring up the statistics, how to bring up the facts. We have the street smarts. It's like everything, it just comes full circle when you talk to a Stern student.
Everyone's so accepting. There's a lot more diversity.
Stern does a great job of picking individuals with diverse professional experience, personal experience.
Just being in class with people who come from different backgrounds.
Being able to learn from different people means that you're expanding your world.
Having so many international students as well. I mean, I've learned so much about different cultures and religions.
The most important thing that I've learned at Stern is just be open to all perspectives.
I think when you're put in charge of managing 40+ other high-performing MBAs, it really makes you level up your leadership skills.
The biggest thing I probably learned at Stern was the importance of leadership and the responsibility that comes with it.
So in advanced negotiations, we're learning all about how to gain consensus from a group and how to make sure that everybody has buy-in and is committed to an agreement. And so I'm using that in work.
All the empowerment that basically comes from the Stern community is not just a name of like, oh, this community is powerful. It's actually so powerful that, at least for me, it like pushed me like so many boundaries for me, and I learned so much from it that you can't even put that on the resume.
I felt like I had to come here, leave my mark somehow, and I feel like every Sternie feels the same way.
Have made connections and friends with people that I know will last a lifetime, and it's something that I really did not expect to get out of this program.
One of my favorite professors is Professor Elon Lobel. I took decision models and analytics with him the spring semester of my first year. I think what made that class really special for me was the way that he taught.
Sonia Marciano. I really enjoy her class. I really appreciate that she brings up current events and talks about what's going on in the business world right now.
Professor Nate Pettit, who does the leadership course. I mean, for me, when I stepped into the course, I always thought, leadership's one of those things that everyone talks about, but how do you actually learn it?
And I think with him, it was a totally different experience.
Professor Fran Gormley really makes sure that her teachings don't end in the classroom. And I think that's the mark of a great professor.
Professor Gustavo Schwed, he teaches private equity finance. I took that in my 3rd semester. He's really smart, witty, and he really knows how to keep the class together.
Our resident futurist, Amy Webb. I'm taking a class called Strategic Foresights and Innovation with her right now, and it's one of the most exciting classes I've ever taken.
Paul Hardart, he is our faculty advisor for the Entertainment, Media, and Sports Association. He's just a really great guy, always down to chat with you about career advice, always down to be a moderator for events when needed.
Professor Dolly Chug, I absolutely love her class. I definitely think all the learnings from that class will stick with me throughout my career.
One of the first things she said to us on our first day of class was, you want to get to be such a good manager that your team walks through fire for you.
I got to travel and really spend a week with my classmates in a different part of the world. So I did DBI Argentina.
It was so much fun getting to see a new city through a new lens and learning about how their economy works. It was really just the most fun I've ever had.
The DBI South Africa, I think those 2 weeks were really incredible. I was able to travel around South Africa, in Cape Town.
The fashion and luxury curriculum is very exciting. And one thing that caught my eye was the Italy immersion trip in the winter.
The opportunity came by to do DBI New Zealand. I was like, okay, this is something I want to do for sure.
The opportunity to go abroad, to go to Australia and experience something in the exact opposite of the world was just incredible.
We got to surf, we got to climb the harbor bridge, so we had an amazing cultural experience as well.
The people.
The people.
The people.
The people.
The people.
I would miss the people the most, and because everyone's like super friendly, and we are very invested in each other's success.
Everybody's, looking ahead and really excited about what they're doing. I'm gonna miss that kind of passion.
Just being in this building, honestly, it's everything. Like, being in this building kind of makes me come alive.
The intention that people want to come together and make this community really special is what I'll miss the most.
I think what really makes me proud to be a Stern student is really just the community.
Every time I walk in the city, especially like around Stern, and you see NYU everywhere, that's obviously a huge moment to feel pride, because you feel like you're part of this like really big community.
You're not just a classmate, you're a part of a family. That made me the proudest being a Sternie.
Stern has prepared me to embrace change and lead change in many ways. I think Stern is very focused on innovation and growth.
Stern really encourages us to understand that change is inevitable and it contributes to growth.
I think when we see everyone through the lens of we're all human beings and we all have the same types of cares for our family and cares for each other, and it helps us to motivate each other on how can we achieve this goal and how can we best approach this change to make ourselves and our organizations even stronger.
I think the biggest inspiration has been my classmates in my cohort.
Honestly, every single student at Stern has been a source of inspiration in so many ways.
I would like to thank the Stern administration and everyone behind the scenes working to give us a great program experience.
I like to thank the classmates that I've made and friendships that I've had along the way. Not just here to come and sit in the classroom and learn, but we're really building friendships that will hopefully last for the rest of our lives.
Stern gave me that confidence where I am today, and it gives me a great pleasure that I am part of Stern, and because of that I can go out and I think lead the world.
I can absolutely see myself being lifelong friends with just about every one of my classmates, if not all of them. And I think it really helps because the community is that much closer and tighter because we all really enjoy being around each other, whether it's at school, outside of school, and I'm looking forward to being part of the alumni network and being lifelong colleagues with all of them as well.
Everyone is so willing to be there for you during your tough moments, also your happy moments, just that kind of togetherness, that spirit, I think really has made this Stern experience so special.
Coming to Stern really changed my life, and I'm just so grateful to have been here.
it, but we did. Congrats, class of 2023.
I've been so proud to lead you as your Langone Student Government Class President, and I can't wait to see how successful you all become in your future careers.
Congratulations, class of 2023, especially the Tech MBA. It's been a fantastic journey.
Let's go, Violet!
I want to give a special shout out to my military veterans. Congratulations and best of luck to everyone.
I would love to say thank you to my husband. Ali, thank you so much. Without you, I could not have done this.
A special shout out to all my club VPs and Block 4. Love you guys.
To my classmates, the class of 2023, we did it.
To the fashion and luxury cohort of 2023, we made it.
From starting our MBA right in the middle of COVID to traveling the world together, we've done so much. I can't wait to see what we do next. Let's go out and change the world.
Special shout out to Block 4 and my consortium fam. We did it!
It has been an absolute pleasure to get to grow and learn with you. Love you all so, so much.
Huge congratulations. Special shout out to Block 5. We made it, y'all. Let's conquer the world.
I wish everyone luck, happiness, and a lot of success. Let's do it!